certain parts of the area in this country where they ain't got 10 cents for food and they're living in a mansion. Credit card. They're living now on 1999's money. They don't care because by 2000, Nostradamus said it's going to be over anyway.
Right.
So they spend it.
That's right. Say credit card.
But I'm just saying, credit card.
That's what it is. Give me that. I'll pay it 5 years from now. We stupid. Give it to them.
That's what you'll bring.
Why are we broke? Because you're stupid. You didn't pay.
Credit card,
why are kids stupid today? Because they don't go to school.
Right.
Is that why they're stupid? Yeah. They don't go. Why? They're always on a plane. They're always going to Vegas. They're going to Disney World. When do they go to school? You dopey bastard. That's why you're stupid today. You gotta go to school.
You're right. You're absolutely right. The kids
Man from a man who dropped out.
Go to
anyway,
Vegas. The kids are going to Vegas instead of school.
That's right.
But he did that. He didn't go to school.
Did you go to school?
He went to Vegas.
Hey, I went 1 year high school and I didn't go that week.
So what are you talking about? You didn't go to school.
I went to school till I was 14. After that, my father says, it's over.
Right.
You're not too bright. You are not too bright. You have to go to work. You are not going to be no genius. And he was right.
Yeah. You didn't need school.
No, he said, go to work and produce something.
You went to Vegas.
No, I didn't go to Vegas. I was a kid, 14 years old.
All right, go ahead. What else?
Could I just say that the Central Intelligence Agency, that's why I wanted to say that, the Central Intelligence Agency for whom he worked, they knew how much they were paying him. They saw how he was living. It never occurred to him he might be taking money from the
Because they were doing the same thing, the CIA.
All right, I want to move on to a new story. I'm tired of this story. Go ahead.
Look how he brushes this guy. He don't give you a chance to get on a roll here.
Sally Marr went to college.
I can't stand that.
And you didn't even graduate high school.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't know who this woman is.
I met Sally Marr.
Well, hey.
I met her. I don't know anything about her.
Who cares about this woman? Leave me alone already. People
all right, go ahead.
Every day. Sally Marr. Go ahead.
In New Jersey, a judge has refused to order the residents of a co-op apartment to restrict their smoking. Despite claims from neighbors that the secondhand smoke is making them sick.
Secondhand rose, secondhand smoke.
You should be allowed to smoke. Am I right?
Do whatever you want. Leave me alone. This country's getting so cracked. They're monitoring. You don't understand English. They are monitoring you. You are no longer have freedoms. They will tell you when to go to the bathroom, when to get up in the morning. Because
you're making a good point.
I guarantee you, you attack the rich, powerful people in this country, the laws will change for the better.
Right.
As long as they're sitting in their swimming pools, telling everybody to kiss my kukutsa, they are going to be the bosses. Trust what
I understand.
Valerie Pentoni.
So you're against monitoring?
I'm against anybody telling me what I got to do. I'm not hurting nobody. I want to smoke. Okay?
Right.
I don't want to smoke.
What about secondhand smoke, Pat?
Secondhand nothing. Do me a favor. What about secondhand breathing? What about secondhand fish? What about secondhand salmonella that you put in the goddamn cans there for crying out loud? What about that poison?
Salmonella, you mean?
That's salmonella, whatever. What about the chickens, the Purdue chickens that they claiming that fungi on it? They were showing it the other day. Chickens all over the place. 9 million chickens. Now you turn around, you pay $7 for a chicken that eats grass. Who gives a goddamn? Are you kidding
Crazy.
me?
You want to know something? That is a beef of mine. I'm glad you brought that up.
Could I tell this story?
Hold it a second. I got to tell you. He just hit on something. I want to talk about it. All right, you win. Mason loses. You're funnier than Jackie Mason.
You're wondering
tell you
why
something.
the newscast lasts.
You are better than Jackie Mason. But let me tell you something.
At least I say something. Jackie mumbles. Jackie's a funny
he does not mumble.
Right, let me say something.
That's my opinion.
Oh, geez.
That's my opinion. Back off.
Let me say something. He brings up a good point.
You're damn right.
No, not Jackie Martin. Pat Cooper. He's talking about these chickens. These free-range chickens. It drives me crazy. I got to tell you something. I'm watching a report the other day on the news. They're talking about that the milk. A lot of the cows. You see this.
Chicken milk.
No, a lot of the cows are being injected with hormones and stuff. And the parents don't want to give it to their kids.
I don't blame them.
Right, the milk.
So there's some guy out there now who's got some cows. Now, he's got regular cows. He just doesn't inject them. He's charging $7 a bottle for the milk.
Rape!
Rape! That's called rape.
Rape.
And the news guy who's doing it, this is 2020. You want to talk about skivozas. This is 2020. He's in there, well, here's a bottle you can buy for $7. He doesn't sit there and go after the guy who's sitting there charging $7 for a bottle of milk now.
Excuse me, that's called free commerce.
Come on. That's called
rape!
Right.
Rape!
Oh, what do you want? You want price control?
Nah.
Or you want
morality.
I want the cows and the chickens.
And I guarantee you.
He deserves to get the $7.
And I guarantee you something. I guarantee you another thing. That milk probably got the same damn hormones in it as the other thing.
Now you turn around right now. You're raising pigs. We like Tanyas love sausages.
Right.
You're raising pigs. You don't put the pig out in the street. You put him on the first floor, for the second floor. When they get to the fifth floor, you kill him. Now they wonder why the sausages don't taste good. Hey, the poor thing never saw the sun. The intestines don't work right, and you can't get a good sausage today. All right? That's the damn thing that gets me crazy.
That's right. Whatever you just said.
You want to buy a barnyard chicken? I said, do me a favor. Show me a picture of that bird in our barn.
Right.
You show me a picture. One of I knows in a fox in a barn. He said, he's eat bird seed. You're full of garbage. Show me the bird seed.
Right.
Valerie Pentoni
He's right.
says
This son of a bitch is
that the smoke from her neighbors is making her and her husband sick, Howard.
Ah, please.
Please play the tape.
No, you want to know something? That's brainwashing.
Play the tape. Play the tape.
Oh.
This guy's right. That's brainwashing.
I don't know anymore.
What's the name again?
Valerie Pentoni.
She said the second-hand stuff is hurting her?
Yeah.
What about the air out there? What about the planes with that jet fuel?
Right.
What about
Could you
all that?
let her speak first?
I don't like her
There are
attitude.
days when it's similar to a barroom situation, and there are days when it's less than that. But on an extreme day, I'll become nauseated, overwhelmed with it.
Where is this?
In New Jersey.
No, listen, let me tell you something. You got to let people smoke. You got to let them do something. You got to let people live. Everyone is now watching everyone else.
Let me ask you a question. What about the girl who's the head of MADD working for the liquor company?
Yeah.
What does that take?
How you like that?
All right, there's
I
your
saw
answer.
that.
I'm giving money every month. I'm giving $10, $20, $30.
Right,
She's out there, mothers and fathers against Dickie. What are you, Dickie?
Mothers against drunk driving.
Drunk and driving. She's now going to work for the liquor company.
How you like
now,
that?
She refuses to answer the newspaper people. She goes, I'm going to call my lawyers.
Right.
Well, you hypocrite. You hypocrite. You hypocrite.
Could you say that one more time? Is she a hypocrite?
I love these hypocrites. It's a bone
He's
dollar.
right. He happens to be right.
Howard is
the guy's, if you listen, between the lunacy, the guy's making a lot of good points. I love him. You're right.
Damn right.
So far you haven't hit.
Could we
been wrong.
listen now to Mary Conrad, who is one of the people who's affected by this suit that was brought by the Pentonis?
I don't even.
Tony. Sounds like
I've
a
been
cake.
harassed into putting my apartment up for sale. I blame the politicians for this, including President Clinton.
Oh.
They stirred people up by talking about smokers as if we are criminals, and we are not criminals.
Right.
You're not a criminal, honey. You want to
not.
put the cigarette underneath your armpits? It's your business.
Right.
Don't let anybody dictate policy to you, baby. Smoke. They don't want to walk away from you. Smoke.
Smoke your brains
Well,
out.
they can't walk away. This is in a condominium.
I don't care what it's in.
Or
Who's going to
the
tell me what to
co-op.
do? Next thing they're going to say you're not allowed to have sex at a certain hour because you can hit the mattress.
Has
Yeah, it
said
keeps you up at night.
What the hell is
that
going on in America?
they have to work it out among themselves.
Good.
It's not a thing for the court.
Good.
I can't believe it. The president's got more problems he's going to worry about this woman than the smoking thing.
Right.
We're
She's blaming the
sucking up
president.
everything out in America. Sucking up everything.
All right, let's continue with another story.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead. He's right,
This
though.
is like a war.
He's upset. He's an angry American. Because the guy has a lot of information.
Sure, but I can't imagine how he sits in the new home and reads a paper.
Hey, let him do it. That's what we had him in here for. Go ahead.
In the White House today, there will be an historic meeting, Howard. President Clinton sits down with the Native American leaders of all the tribes.
Oh, boy. Don't even get me started
This
on
is
that.
the first time ever that a sitting president has had a
Sitting
powwow.
president.
Is that an okay
Sitting
thing
bull.
to say now?
Sitting bull and sitting president.
First ever meeting with all the federally recognized tribal leaders.
That's good.
I would like to have that meeting.
Yeah.
And right in the teepee. I would like to sit down with all those guys and say,
Smoke a
hey,
peace pipe.
you guys got a great deal. You got all that land. Now stop drinking and get yourself to work. That's what I would say to them.
That's smartest
Mr.
people.
Clinton says he looks forward to
He
an
looks
even
forward to what's he gonna do. He don't
stronger,
do nothing else during the day. He might as well look forward to watching Indians.
stronger relationship between the federal and tribal governments.
Brother, what a joke.
Tell them to look into the FCC better.
Nah, he don't want to hear from that.
The White House says the 545 tribal representatives will hear of the president's commitment to ensuring American Indian sovereignty.
You think he'll wear like a giant feather in his hair?
No,
Will he greet
he'll get
them
Wayne
by
Newton.
first saying, how?
How?
You get Wayne Newton to do a concert in Indian. Because he's another one that says he's an Indian. Which part of him is an Indian? I'll never know.
Yeah, he doesn't look like an Indian.
They're all
Right?
Indians. Everybody becomes an Indian now. I got trouble being Italian.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Indians don't like what Clinton says and they surround the White House?
Oh, I love that.
And they with bow and arrow?
I love that. I would love that. That's what you see? That's what they should do.
Isn't he going to have to examine all the squaws, President Clinton?
Absolutely.
Yes, there'll be a parade.
Oh, boy.
And he will inspect the squaws.
Let me inspect your squaws.
I guarantee you, I'll make a prediction. They're going to give him a pony. Guarantee you. They'll be dumping all over the damn White House. It's going to cost us $80,000 a year to clean the pony.
He might be right. What else is in the news?
They'll give him a pony as a peace offering.
There were closing arguments yesterday in the suicide doctor trial. Jack Gregorian.
How do you like that guy?
I want to die. It's nobody's business. Do you mind telling me? If I want to go right now next door and put a pill in my gagutsa and die, what is your business? What is anybody's business? The man wants to help me to die, so do me a favor. I can't see Tuka. Can you walk me through the door? I'm going to die there. So they're going to put this guy in there. Dying is wonderful, so we can get out of here. We don't have to live here no more.
That's right.
Imagine if you had to live for the rest of your life and you're never going to die. How boring it would be. We're moving on. Otherwise, the dinosaurs be dumping all over the highways if we had them around today.
Imagine living for the rest of your life,
with Pat. Hey, all right, so yes,
that's all you ever live the rest of your life.
Right,
He's a man that's doing a good thing. He's putting people out of their misery. If I was suffering like that, I wouldn't need Gregorian. I would turn around. All I do is put a pill in a rigatoni, swallow it, and it's all over.
Right.
God bless Gregorian.
Well, let me just say the case hinges on a technicality, you know.
Really? I didn't know that.
He's being tried in one county, and apparently the actual suicide took place in another county.
Oh, brother.
And that's his loophole defense.
Well, there you go. Dying in certain areas. You can die in certain areas you can't die. So what they should do, put half of the guy's ass alive and keep the other part dead.
I agree.
Stupid. Gregorian. Where do these guys come from? I don't understand it. All I want to do is a sandwich and die. Where you going? What happened? Something I said?
Yeah, to leave. No, I just have to lower the heat in here. I'm passing out.
Lower the heat?
It's getting hot in there with
all the hot air is making me it's making me dizzy.
Michael Jackson was in town last night to receive an award voted by children.
Who told you that?
Wow.
How do you like that?
Grew a beard.
He grew a beard?
No,
Yeah, it was in the paper.
I didn't know that.
Excuse me.
I looked at the picture in the paper. He doesn't look like he has a beard.
Honey,
Yes,
look at me when I talk to you. I tell you, he's growing a beard. Trust what I tell you.
How's he doing that?
He's going to go. He wants to get a new image.
Oh, he wants to look like a man.
I don't know what he wants to look like.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He got a beard.
Oh, you question me, huh? You question the genius?
It's not even fun.
No, that ain't Michael Jackson. That's the guy battling over the $5 million for the lotto tickets. You're looking at the wrong picture.
No.
The woman behind him has a beard. He's more feminine than that woman behind him.
I thought that was Michael Jackson.
Where do you see? Where do adults allow a bunch of children to sit there and look at that guy after what went on? Where do you see something like that?
In America.
That's got to drive you crazy.
Proves a point. If you got money, get away with murder.
Right.
Where's the beard?
When you listen to me, it was in the papers. Hey, Jackie's got the picture. Let me see the picture. What do you want me to do? Did I tell you it's a big beard, a small beard? It's something growing out of his face. What do I know? Maybe it's gauze. What do I know?
Gauze.
The hell do I know?
No, but where do you see? Never mind if he's growing a beard.
Okay.
Where do you see a guy who has questionable background now due to this case where he paid off this family? Where do you see him getting an award from kids?
Why do you see that the parents who allowed their kids to be in this man's company, those are the ones that I want to string up.
There you go.
Those are the ones I want to string up. The ones that are so in awe. If my kids went out with Michael Jackson, now they're all going to cop out and they're going to put this guy away.
Well,
they should put the parents away.
Could we please listen to let's listen to number 4. This is the sound of, the reception given to Michael Jackson.
And this will be good to listen to. Give Pat a chance to rest his vocal. Wow, listen to that. Have you ever been to a Pat Cooper concert just like this?
Is that right?
Just scream out Michael. Pat, you never got an ovation like that.
Nope. Unbelievable.
Now, this is a rather small organization, and somebody pointed out to me today that, of course, they decided, probably they looked at what was going on with Michael and said, let's give him the award. We'll get a lot of publicity.
Yeah, he might show up.
Obviously come and accept it
Right.
because we'll say it's from kids and he needs this positive publicity.
Well, he's got a
So it's a little media coup. Anyway, here's Michael Jackson accepting the award.
Most appreciative that 75,000 children from New Jersey New York, and Connecticut. I love you too.
I love you too.
But he really means that.
I love you too. You know what it sounded like? It sounded like this.
Thank you very much. Children's Choice and Body spoke, I love you.
I love you. Who recorded that?
Well, they would not allow any press microphones on the stage when he was there.
I love you.
So they could only hang their microphones in the room.
That's enough of that nonsense.
Now let me see your little asses.
It was award presented by the anti-drug group Body Sculpt.
Well, you're in that group, aren't you, bud?
In every group. I take no chances.
Hey, by the way, you want to laugh? Go see Pat at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st and 22nd.
Connie Francis. Oh, you remember that.
Connie Francis.
Connie Francis.
You can sit there and pretend. Wear a Dick Clark mask and pretend you're Dick Clark. See if she wigs out on you.
A New Jersey man claims his winning lottery ticket was snagged by his buddy who claimed the $5 million prize. Now, just imagine this.
Wow.
This guy, Ajit Walia,
Ajit Walia. All right.
Florence Township in New Jersey, said on April 9th, his friend Rajiv Sharma
2 tickets.
bought 2 New York lottery tickets.
With the same numbers.
With identical numbers. Now, he went to that quick pick thing where the computer picks out the numbers, and he says oftentimes his old friend there would sometimes get the same numbers because he considered it good luck. So he'd see what the computer would pick for his buddy, Ajit, and then Sharma would get the same numbers on a ticket of his own.
Right.
Then, 4 days after he bought the ticket, the guy was supposed to send him his ticket in the mail. Well, the ticket never came. And then he got a call from Sharma that said, I am the winner. I am the $1 million man. So he said he won the lottery. And then later, he found out from friends that Sharma turned in 2 tickets for this $5 million prize.
Let me tell you something about this case. And this will teach everyone a good lesson. You don't have anybody go buy your lottery tickets for you.
That's right.
You want to gamble, you can't afterwards say, oh, that's my ticket. I don't care.
He's not going to win.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
That's right.
I love when they say, let's be partners. I don't want to be your partner.
No,
I'll buy my own ticket.
Right.
You buy your own ticket.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. But you know what it is? You know what it is? Let me tell you something. Right. It's the bloodline of the guy. He's got to be a low life. Forget about it. Because if a decent guy, and that's the story, he was to give him half. He's got to give it to the government anyway. So he gives the guy half. What's the big deal?
Right, he's not going to give it to the government anyway.
I mean, he's going to give most of it to the government anyway. $5 million.
He's gotta pay taxes.
Yeah, but honey, he'll only be
what?
paying taxes on $2.5 million. He gives his partner the other $2.5 million, and they both eat.
All I'm saying is this.
He's greedy.
He's greedy. But listen, let me say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got to go out and do your own thing.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all.
I'm glad you two are agreeing. We can go on.
We haven't disagreed once yet.
No, never disagree. I'm funnier than Jackie Mason. Go ahead.
All right, I'm with you on that now.
Okay.
All right, you proved it.
I see in the paper here Julia Roberts, who ran off and married Lyle Lovett after, I think, corresponding with him on the phone or something.
We all know it.
Unbelievable.
She's now out dancing and hugging with Ethan Hawke.
Imagine your wife is out dancing with Ethan Hawke.
By the post.
Dancing with I love it.
Right.
It's like dancing with a pencil. Guy looks like a pencil.
Someone told me she was blinded for a year and she got her eyesight back.
Is that right?
That's what someone
That's
said.
what happened?
Well, I said
A
it.
lot of people have been saying, especially the National Enquirer, that the marriage is a
She's
farce.
very erratic, this woman. I don't think she has all the marbles together with what she wants to do. She'll marry this guy, she'll dump him, then she'll marry somebody who'll dump him. Who cares? Hey, Julie, do your favor. Cash your check and leave.
Right.
Pain in the ass, these people that make me laugh. We're all going to get up in the morning and say, what happened to Julie Roberts? You're making a ton of money. What's your problem? You marry Lovett, you don't marry Lovett. Nobody cares. Elvis Presley's daughter got a divorce. Who cares?
I was just going to say that Elvis Presley's
It's over.
daughter
Elvis Presley, I don't give a damn about Presley or about all of them.
from her husband.
Ain't nothing that her husband. They're estranged.
She's
24-year-old kid is estranged.
Heir to the $150 million fortune, but they are sure that there's a prenuptial agreement.
Well, absolutely.
Priscilla would
Pat.
never have let her marry without one.
You were estranged at 24 years old.
I'm estranged every day. What else is there?
I mean, you went through a divorce.
But
so
I didn't turn around and nobody gave a damn what I did.
Right.
Who cares if they get divorced?
How long did you know your wife before you married her?
I don't know, a couple of years.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it doesn't work out even this.
Nothing works. Nothing works no more.
Hey, I tell you, she's embarrassing, this Lyle Lovett, though. He really is a nice guy.
He's a very nice man.
I feel bad for the guy.
I don't feel bad, 'cause I think he knew. I think he knew where the painting was.
You do?
Absolutely.
You think he went along for the ride?
No, I just say, what he go? What else was he going to do? It was Thursday. I had nothing else to do.
Yeah. You know, he's probably embarrassed.
I don't think he's about, because what they asked him a couple of days ago, he was on television.
Yeah.
And he said, where's Julie? He said, I hope she's well and happy. Who cares? He goes on, he starts twanging around with his guitar. Who
Right. Well,
buys
all
another
right.
horse. And
Made
they
him
got-
a
they
bigger
go galloping.
star.
There you go.
Absolutely. I love it. And they don't make a money, dog. You know what they are? They're sore winners.
Right.
They're all sore winners.
Yeah.
I made $1 million and I'm sore. And take $1 million and burn it. Go in
Well,
the garage somewhere.
There's
Stop
Danny
aggravating me.
Keough, who was married to Lisa Marie Presley.
Lost me on that one.
I don't know. I just go on sometimes.
Right.
Danny Keough, who was married to Lisa Marie Presley, apparently feels that she stood in the way of his success. She made him leave the group 10-inch Men
Brother.
just before they scored a record contract because she was so insanely jealous and thought that he would fall prey to the temptations of the road if he went out touring.
Boy, I tell you one thing, man.
So he has felt like a prisoner every day.
Make
of that
me a
marriage.
prisoner like that. Let me tell you something. I would love to be married to Priscilla Presley, or whatever her name is.
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie Presley. I would love it. Just let me at her. Not only that, she's not bad looking.
Yeah, she looks like Elvis.
Yeah, but she got raccoon eyes like Elvis. And Elvis's mother had the same affliction. And she's not bad looking, though. She's got a nice body, and she's got about $100 billion.
$150 million, they're estimating.
Put me in prison with her. I'll make love to her all day.
There you go. But, you know, she was worried about him being astray, going around into the woods. What don't you expect to do?
Yeah.
Make me laugh, these people.
Guy's got to make a life.
They'll turn around and give him $8, $9, $10 million. They go about his business. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a joke already. Nobody gives a damn. I don't give a damn. I got more important things to do.
Dan Quayle, former vice president, has written a book. He says that the last
That's all he's good
presidential
for.
campaign run by the Bush administration
Yeah. 2 years too late, he opens his mouth.
Yeah, now he's all of a
was
sudden intelligent.
the worst run campaign
Oh.
in this century.
I think Bush wanted to lose. What do you think of that?
I agree.
I think he wanted
Well,
to
Howard
lose.
used to say that all the time.
He
that's
doesn't
what I
want to be the president.
Nah, he got enough for it. He said, give it this other glob over here. Let him go out and get nuts.
Right.
Hell, it's not, you know something? I don't think it's a thrill being president no more.
No, it
It
isn't.
used to be a thrill.
No, not
The
anymore.
only time they love you is when you're dead after they know you were a criminal when you were alive. So
Right.
what's the difference?
There isn't a thrill.
They
It's not
don't,
the same job.
niceness cannot make a living today. You trust what I say.
You want to know something? I'm running for governor, but I really don't want to be the governor.
Nah, you're going to be
There's
the
no
governor for
thrill
for
in
2
that
days.
either.
No, there's no thrill in that. I want to just do it for a minute or two and get the death penalty. I don't want to get
But
out.
can I tell you something? That's the right way to do it.
Of
You're going
course.
to keep your word. But you know what'll happen? You'll go down in history as the only man that kept his word.
Right.
Because they don't keep their word today. They lie.
I guarantee I'll keep my word. I don't want to be the
yeah,
governor.
do me a favor.
I
will
just
you
want a
please?
death penalty.
Yeah, do me a favor. And lower the Verrazano Bridge from $6. Put it down to $1.25.
Not
They
only-
say that Quayle is trying to fertilize, I guess, the political
Fertilizer. He needs horse manure.
Ground.
Fertilizer.
You know what I'm
for
going
a
to do?
presidential bid in 1996.
I'm going to make you the head of the OTB.
I want to be. Oh, well, I put the horse riders back into action here. They're destroying a great industry.
They sure
8%.
are. I know.
Not only that, OTB takes
You
a
hang out at
5%.
those little places?
Honey, I go to every place.
I go once in a while. They take 8% out.
Oh, you.
And that's ridiculous.
Honey, they take 8%.
I have never seen
Hold
you
it.
hanging
the
out
state
there.
takes 8% when you make a score, and then the city takes 5% on all your action. If your horse pays $4, the
No
city only
wonder
gives you
they're losing
$3.80. And they're claiming they broke. How the
Right.
hell are you? How can a bookmaker be broke?
Right. He's right. I'm going to put you the head of OTB.
I will turn around. You'll see horses all over this place.
They'll be
And
running
I'll
down
show-
the street.
I'll show you how to make money. They're running the thoroughbred business. Now, you buy a horse. If the horse don't win, you can't write the horse off. So you know at least Italians, you know what Italians do? We eat the goddamn horse. We make a bocca di braciole, and I said that makes the best braciole. Horse meat. During the war, everybody ate horse meat.
Right.
I tell you that. It makes the best braciole
I tell
of
you
all.
that.
Right
Who
from the
told you
side of
that?
the
I
ass,
tell
and
you
you
that.
put a lot of garlic and parsley in there, and you roll it with thread, and you put in nice tomatoes. That is the best braciole the
Did you
horses
write
run.
down that
Trust me, I don't look too bad.
All right,
I ain't got
let's
a pimple
continue.
on me.
Right.
Write us
listen.
for our newsletter. That recipe will be there.
What else you got?
A Queens grand jury has decided not to indict a 61-year-old man on felony charges presented after he shot and critically wounded his drug-addicted son during a family argument.
There you go. They're shooting each other. Don't mean nothing. You're killed today. You're going
On
to kill
April
your uncles, your aunts.
21st,
Don't mean
police
nothing.
responded to a call of shots being fired at this home in Jamaica, Queens. They walked in, they see this guy laying critically wounded on the living room floor with his father standing nearby. Police found the weapon, an empty .38 caliber revolver, on the kitchen table and later determined it was unlicensed. So he faces weapons charges, but he will not be charged with attempted murder for the shooting of his son.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's father killed him.
It don't mean nothing today. Father kills son, son kills father. Don't mean nothing. Next, what else is new? We're going to worry about Michael Jackson getting another award. That's all.
Oh, dear.
I want to do one thing with Michael Jackson. I want to iron my shirts on his ass.
Really?
That's all. I mean,
That's
the
sexy.
grand jury apparently concluded that because of the fact that the man had an alcohol problem and was on crack, that this, father was upset. There was an argument going on between two sons, and the father stepped in and tried to break it up.
All right,
and his
tried.
wild
All right,
crackhead son just went crazy,
Yeah,
so he shot him.
of course he had a shot.
And they're not going to charge him with attempted
They
murder
shouldn't.
for doing so.
that's it.
What's he going to do? The kid was out of control. Hey, let me tell you something. You're making sense. Don't feel like you're not.
I don't think I'm not making sense.
If he yells and screams, sometimes he will make sense.
Yeah, someday.
Hey, let me tell you something. You ever see this video, this Regis Philbin video?
Oh, Jesus.
I tell you
How you
something.
like that?
No,
How you like that?
You want to hear the greatest thing he did? He was on radio, and he said to Mark Simone, he said, "You hear about Diane Sawyer making $7 million?" He said, "That should happen to us." He's a man making nothing but money.
Right.
He's counting Diane Sawyer's
Yeah,
$7
he's sitting and worrying about. You know
He
why?
wants $7 million?
Yeah, now he's in the hospital.
Right.
This man could have died.
Right.
What's on his mind? How can I make money from almost dying?
Right.
So he puts out a video teaching us how we can walk. He should walk into a wall.
Right.
He and that Kathy Lee.
How
Yeah.
dare he?
Whatever medical
Teaching you
thing
how to
that
walk.
And that hard.
Do you know how to walk? Let me ask you something. Do you know how to walk?
I can walk backwards better than he can walk forward.
Did you need a video to teach
I
you how
don't
to
need
walk? What are you, an infant that you need a video?
Who's
That's-
going to buy
that's
that?
it.
What?
He would sell you anything. He'd sell
Right.
you air.
Right.
He's a money-hungry guy. That's the end of it. And she's another one. Now she got her husband in the commercials on the boat.
Right.
That's-
That's right.
Next, the kid will be dancing on the boat.
Oh,
you'll
he
see
will
it.
be.
He's already in that.
The money hungry.
Right.
Money hungry.
Money hungry.
I'm
Here's
disappointed.
mommy.
At some point, you leave your kid out of it, right? You got enough money, you can leave your kid out of it.
Greed.
Right.
Greed.
Right.
But the wheel turns.
But that's why they get along so
Born a
well. They
dog,
were
you
meant
can't-
for each other.
Wait till that kid grows up.
No, you wait.
The wheel will turn.
You wait.
The wheel will turn. You can't
People
tell-
magazine has hit the stands with its annual 50 Most Beautiful People in the World issue.
A whole patch
How
in there.
come
I'm on a
nobody
cover.
has an issue for ugly people?
The 50 most ugly
Yeah,
people.
why
I bet you will. I bet you they'll put my picture on there.
I want that issue.
Now I'll be in a centerfold.
The 50 Most Beautiful People in the World.
Wow.
Men on the list. Actor Daniel Day-Lewis. You said
I
your
look
wife
like
says
him.
Yeah, you
look
do.
like
You do.
him.
Really.
Yeah, I'm a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Paul
what's wrong?
Newman.
I look like him.
He used to be good looking.
You know, Pat, you look like Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Antonio Banderas.
Look, Alfred E. Newman.
Tom Cruise, Denzel Washington, David Caruso of NYPD. That is not a good-looking guy.
Oh, yes, he is.
He may be sexy, but
Little
he's
red
not
hair,
good-looking.
nice, little carrot top. Never hurts. Little change of
He's a
venue.
handsome man.
I
Olympic
think so.
gold medalist Dan Jansen.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank
That's a
goodness he
good-looking guy.
won. Otherwise, he'd be ugly.
Yep.
JFK Jr.
Important. He's hung like a horse. Who cares?
I do.
When you got problems, then go out with a horse for crying.
Yeah, it was skip men.
That's all. Get a Shetland pony.
What else, Robin? Quickly.
A what pony?
Go ahead.
Hugh
Shetland
Grant.
pony.
Yeah.
Hit movie Four Weddings and a Funeral.
Yep.
Atlanta Braves star David Justice. Housing Secretary Henry Cisneros.
Yeah, he's very
And
handsome.
Vice President Al Gore.
Oh, forgive me, Al Boar.
And on the
kidding me?
women's
Go
side?
ahead.
Do I have the women?
Yeah.
I know that Julia Roberts is on the list.
Well,
Heather
she
Locklear.
She is a hot piece of ass.
Faye
right?
Dunaway.
You like her?
Got hotter
Faye
and hotter.
Dunaway.
All right.
She got rid of her old man, I understand, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She got pretty when she got rid of the old man.
Yeah.
Is Valerie Bertinelli in that area?
Alfre Woodard. She's not
Who?
beautiful.
Don't say Joan Rivers will be here till Sunday.
What? Sally
You gotta
Marlowe.
admit,
Sally
you gotta
Moore's on the
admit,
list.
Joan Rivers is handsome. She looks good. She's better looking than when she...
Winona Ryder
give
made
you
the
that.
You can
list.
give me that,
I will
right?
give it that.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Miss America Kimberly Aiken, singer
Yeah.
Tony Braxton,
She's not good
I
looking.
don't know these people. What about
Julie
Reba
Moran of
McEntire?
Wide World of Sports.
Reba McEntire?
No, I don't see Reba McEntire.
I saw the other day on Donahue.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Not bad looking, little,
Right.
little twitchy there.
Little twitchy is right. She's twitching all over the place like a hillbilly.
Let me see who else.
Twitchy.
Jill Barrett, president of Mattel.
Yeah, she's good looking.
How about the Barbie dolls?
Barbie didn't make the list.
Okay.
All right.
This Saturday, you can see, haven't gotten enough of Tonya and Nancy.
Yeah.
Well, they've come out with the movie now.
Yeah, the news gave it a tremendous review.
NBC's Tonya and Nancy, the inside story.
And one of the other papers gave it a bomb.
Bad review.
So how do you figure it out?
I'm not
You
interested.
just have to watch it for yourself.
Well, she found God, Tanya. I didn't know he was lost.
Yeah.
But she found him.
And look, she found them.
Yeah, she found it. Everybody finds it. But that's that's the business today.
Hey, that's their business.
That's right.
Also, let me just say my favorite show has been renewed by NBC. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air will be on next season.
That's really not your favorite show.
It is my favorite show.
Boy.
It certainly isn't Melrose
My
Place.
favorite show is anything on the Discovery Channel.
Really? You love that channel?
I love anything
Did
with
you watch
animals
the
and
whole
all that.
series on
You know
Cats
something? I
last
happen to be the same way. I love
bought all those
animal
films.
shows.
I bought all those films. You got to buy them.
What did you buy?
You know, all the films, the prey, and then the
The animal films?
sensational.
What'd that cost you?
What's the difference? I give my credit card.
No, I mean, what
Credit
did it
card.
cost you? Seriously, I can't
About
picture you.
100 and change.
What were you doing? You were watching TV,
I love
and
it.
it
No.
came on.
I
and
said,
it
if you want this,
No, I'm
you-
into animal life. And
Right,
that
I know.
kind of
But
stuff.
so you said to your wife, you're watching TV, and you said, hey, I'm going to order this animal
I just
tape.
said to nobody. I pick up the phone. I said, the 800 number, yeah. Send me those things with the animals biting the other animals.
Really?
I sent you the thing.
And then you and you gave out your address. And how long did it take for the animal tape to come?
4 weeks.
Really?
But they give you one every couple of weeks. They give you.
You know, I'm
And you can
surprised.
stop it any time you want to.
I'm
It is
surprised that you're an
marvelous.
animal lover.
Really?
I love animals. I am an animal.
Because he was so upset about that Sigourney Weaver film, Gorillas in the Mist.
Yeah, because you know why? I don't want to be in the gorilla watching gorillas do what they got to do. A gorilla don't come into my house. Why should I go into his jungle?
Right.
That's what bothers me. What is she doing there going, look at this one, look at the gorilla. You know what? Nobody killed her. It was a gorilla that knocked her on her rear end. She was probably
You know-
playing around with another gorilla. That's what happened.
The gorilla
a gorilla
killed
fell
her.
in love with her, and another gorilla beat her brains in.
Is that true?
So what else? You think what, people are going to kill her? Leave the gorillas alone. I say right now, go to the Bronx, get all the animals out of the zoo, and send them back where they come from.
Right.
Don't you think that they've done a lot to save the gorilla?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to save the gorilla. Everything has to die. Otherwise, we'll be overloaded with people, overloaded with animals. I said it earlier. If the dinosaurs were alive, they'd be dumping all over the highways. I want the dinosaurs dead, them ugly
All right, so
bastards. I'm glad
you
they're dead.
ordered a videotape. And what do? You order that tape, and they bill you every month on your credit card?
No, I pay for the whole thing, but they send you every month. You
Right.
know? And then if you want it, they stop and they give you a refund.
Right.
Well, the one with the whales and the thing is very
That was
interesting.
good?
Yeah.
Oh, unbelievable.
All right, well, I'm going to get that. You got the number on you that I could call?
No, you call anybody. You say you want the animals eating the other animals, and
All
they
right.
send it to you.
All
Just
right.
call the 800.
And they show the animals killing each other?
Yeah, but you know,
Eating?
No, but they only kill for eating.
Right.
They don't kill for you.
Right, no, I understand that.
You know, wonderful.
not for
how
jackets
the left
or
goes up
tennis
into the,
shoes or
up
anything
into the
like
tree. He
Right.
waits for the other guy to come by, and he gives it to him. Wonderful.
All right. Well, anything else, Robin?
Controversial rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg crashes the engagement party of Martin Lawrence
What?
Oh, on
and his
Fresh Prince of
girlfriend
Bel-Air.
on Martin
Oh, okay.
this weekend.
Yeah, he got bad reviews in the paper, this kid.
He's not funny.
I don't understand why. What is it? And he's angry that they knocked his brain. They didn't say nothing funny, this guy.
No. I am mad that they gave his movie
And NC-17.
NC-17 rating. The guy, that was not right. Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy got rating R for dirty words. They can't sing. Now all of a sudden we became even more prudish. All of a sudden now this guy's getting... But the problem with this guy is, no matter what rating you give him, he's not funny.
Monitor. They're monitoring everything.
Right. Everything they monitor.
You will monitor everything, much what I tell you.
Right.
One day we turn around.
Busybodies.
We're going to have to write notes to the people.
That's why we got to get Representative Jim Moran out of office.
Jim's gonna go out.
And the guy in Virginia, all my fans in Virginia, get him out.
Jim will go.
Because he's monitoring.
Did you mention
monitoring.
Did you mention his
Everything
opponent?
is monitoring.
Did you mention his opponent? The name of the opponent?
McFlarrow.
The Republican. Vote for him. We don't care. We got to get rid of this guy.
Get rid of him. When Stern says get rid of him, that's it.
Go for Kyle McFlarrow.
Kyle McCloughan. Take care of that guy.
On Jenny Jones today, the woman
Jenny Jones.
who had an affair with 4 of her husband's brothers. Woo!
Good. That's all right.
Isn't that great if your wife did that to you?
I'm going to have my lunch first, then I'm going to watch.
Right.
So I can throw up all over the thing. She's another bargain.
I tell you something, I go crazy when I watch that show because I keep thinking about they had to take out her breast implants.
No,
Yes.
forget that. When she turned around and said that she was molested by one of the singers that she worked with. Remember that?
Yeah.
said,
And she wouldn't mention any names.
Remember what I said in the air? I says, what did she do? She turned around. She said the guy called her upstairs. Strike 1.
Right.
He opened the door. He had a towel around his ass. Strike 2.
Yeah.
Strike 3. She said, next thing I know, I was on his belly. Did I ask you to go on his belly? Did I tell you to go on there? She went there. You know why? Because she wanted to work with this particular singer. Now she's going to call and tell everybody how she was molested by this guy.
Pat, you've never been a woman, I can tell.
Honey, I'd make the greatest woman in the world. You know why?
Why?
You know why?
You give sex to
I'd
everyone.
say, let's go, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. I want it. Give it to me. That's what I'm here for, too. That's part of life is sex. Part of life is men making it with women. Women making a man. We're going to be ashamed. Why? Because you got that damn... Hey, honey, listen to me. Don't give...
Evidently you don't.
Do me a favor. Don't threaten me with your cookie. You hear what I told you? Don't threaten me with your cookie. You know what I'm talking about.
You know
Shove
exactly
the cookie up your nose. That's what I tell you women. They go, what do you got that I got to worry? You ain't going to get what I got. How's that grab you, pal? You ain't going to get my strawberry filling. Kill my Petusa.
I just keep thinking about Pat Cooper with a vagina. How frightening is that? Totally out of control. All right, Robin, is
Wait
that...
a minute,
yes.
I'm not
Go
done.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it.
Do it.
You got an
On
opening.
Maury Povich today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
HIV-positive people who have unprotected sex and don't tell their partner.
Those people should be shot.
They should be shot as right. Maury should be shot for putting them on.
Right.
Women whose husbands had affairs with the babysitters on Sally today.
Yeah,
Right.
Joe Piscopo. Anyway, it's another
Right.
one. He had an affair with his baby.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Go ahead, yes.
On Oprah Winfrey, the mother of 2 obese children,
Uh-huh.
is she committing a crime?
Who's that, Dominic Barber's mother?
And on Montel Williams, people who participated
Punjab.
in videotaped sex and now want the tape erased.
How does he get 2 shows a day, this guy?
I don't know.
There's no talented man.
You don't like him, right?
Punjab.
Punjab?
Why you call him Punjab?
Because that's what he looks like. Reminds me, little orphanage going to come in with the dog and bite his ass any minute now.
All right. All right, obviously you're upset.
And on Ricky Lake, parents who are embarrassed about their overweight
She's coming
children.
strong, this girl.
Oh, yes,
She's a
doing
good
very
show.
well.
Ricky, I like Ricky. Ricky, very talented girl, Ricky.
Well, that's because she
Got a little
works...
bit mad because it wasn't
You
in the
know who
paper that she
produces
got
that show?
married.
The boy genius, Garth Ancilla.
Yes, he
Really?
does.
Yes.
Wow, that he's doing a great job.
Who knows what he's doing?
What's the
He
deal?
lucked out.
Finally, Howard,
Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead.
know what is number 4 on the Billboard charts?
Yes.
What?
Punjab.
No.
I told you that.
Punjab.
Punjab.
Credit card.
What?
With his credit card.
No, what
Credit
is
card, credit card, credit card. Punjab. I'm starting a war over here.
number 4 is that Gregorian chant album by some
Yanni?
monks, some cloistered monks.
That's something wrong.
We got to get that.
I have the Abbot Clemente Cerna, talking through an interpreter. He was asked, why do you think this thing is so popular?
Y eso puede significar un deseo.
What?
That reason why young people is attracted to this kind of music, considering that we know that young people like a different kind of music.
And people are in a
And
coma.
I think that it is because they feel a deep need to
Sounds like
change.
Harry Connick.
Sounds like
They
you.
want something to be changed in their lives.
Very good. And now here's a little bit of the chanting.
Poor Stuttering John can't get on MTV. This guy's got an album. All right, here's some chanting. This is the number 4 record.
Yes.
That must be good. It's your kind of music, Pat.
You kidding me? I'm waiting for Artie Shaw to come back.
You ought to fire Connie Francis and get this guy. He'll sell right out at Westbury. Sounds like Christmas at Fred's house.
I hate to tell the old Abbot what they're doing to this music.
You sure this guy's not a rabbi?
You remember we used to listen to sitar music? You know what we were doing.
Yeah. Hey, Abbott. All right, very
So
good.
that's what's
Okay,
happening.
that's it.
First of all, before I say my goodbyes, don't forget about 1-800-52-STERN. We got a great tape for you backstage the whole night, and it's a lot of fun. You'll hang with us and watch the tape.
Am
and
I
have
getting
lot
a
of
tape?
laughs.
Do I
What?
get a tape?
Who told you that?
I ask you.
You called it with the credit card, everybody else.
Why do you support the animal tape? And you,
I'll buy it.
all right, you dial
I ain't down
1-800-52-STERN.
nothing. You're my friend. You're going to give me a tape.
No, why are you buying
'Cause
an
I want
animal
it from you
tape?
pricing because it's very personal to me that I know you care
It's
about.
it's personal to me that you spend some money.
I'll give you money now. Who gives a damn? What do you
All
want?
right, $39.95.
I'm going to give you $100.
$450 shipping and handling.
I'll give you a good number.
Why should you pay less?
Oh, you make me laugh.
$39.95. But make sure you're 18 or older, though, because of the sexual nature of what goes
Everybody
on.
That
else,
lets
you
me
can
out.
pick up with the 800 number.
Yeah,
I don't
and,
sell nothing. I don't sell nothing.
well, that's why you're sitting there in that
No,
bad
I don't
sweatshirt.
sell nothing.
1-800-52-STERN, and you must be 18 or older. Brought to you by Infinity Ventures and me. Now, let me tell you about Pat Cooper's career, and he's doing great. Westbury
Yes, I'm
Music
coming
Fair.
to this show.
I'm going to go too because
I want to see the 2 of them.
it's going to be. I want to see
I've
Connie.
never seen Pat in concert.
All you got to do is call my home and I get the tickets. You'll have them there.
Really? Free?
Of course, free.
All right. Well, thank you.
First of all,
Maybe we'll give you a tape.
No, we're not. Pat Cooper at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st and 22nd. Also, he'll be at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford on June 26th and 27th. You think he was funny here today? That's nothing. Wait till you see him on stage. Funnier than Jackie Mason.
Who told you that?
He's also done a pilot for ABC called Believe It or Not with Dean Stockwell. And I believe that this is going to be picked up.
I hope so.
Jackie Platinum Joke Page is literally leaving right now. He's walking out the door.
That's right.
He's got to get to the airport. What time's you playing, Jackie?
I'm going now. 12:15.
You got a car downstairs? Get out of here because the traffic.
Yeah, you better go.
Time to go through the tunnel.
Oh, I think it's 12:30. I got time.
You ain't got time. Trust me.
I got
one
time.
accident and you're dead. You'll miss the engagement.
If you'd shut up, I could get out of here.
God, no, I don't want to shut up.
Tomorrow night, one big show at 9 p.m. at the Riviera Hotel.
Sold out, you know. Sold out.
He is sold out?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said Jackie was selling out.
What?
My wife says got a mob there to fight.
Oh, yeah?
I'm serious.
Is that right?
My wife told me, she says, Pat, they're all talking, all excited to come see. I'm not trying to, that stroke of you. Just do me a favor. You don't know me.
You ever been to the Riviera?
Yeah, I worked it many times.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. I worked with Vicky Carr. I worked with the Fifth Dimension.
This is really a big moment for Jackie. He's never been asked to play like
Can I
that.
tell you something?
What?
He will kill. They love him out there.
They do? He's never been out there. How do you know they love him?
How do you know they love him?
Because this show is #1 out there. This show is getting such play, and he's part of the show, and it's going to be a block.
So you're saying, remind him that the reason they love him is because of me.
I hope you're getting a
Because he
percentage.
forgets.
Sure. Okay.
Are you,
this show.
Are you
Now he's going to tell Jackie how to do the
tapes and
business.
all?
Yeah, good. All set.
What, you need a push cart?
Yep.
Jackie, you're going to go to Vegas with your tapes?
Of course.
Why did it be when I was home?
No, I'm not going with my tapes. Come on, let's
Come on, you're
You
playing
sure,
Vegas.
Jackie, you're not going to put that
you don't
little
sound like
table
Are you
up?
going to stand up at the end of the show and sell
I'm
tapes?
he ain't
bringing
gonna
enough
do that.
stuff to give away when I play Stump the Joke Man at the end.
Can I ask you a question?
That's the way to do it.
Are you going to embarrass yourself by taking the tapes and standing there and selling them
No,
on
he
stage?
won't do that. I won't allow him
This
to do
is
it. My wife
Vegas.
says
He
no.
does that, though. He
He ain't gonna
stands
do
up.
it
He
there.
does it.
I know to do it there's nothing.
I'm gonna sell Pat's shirts.
No, I give him away. No, don't sell nothing from me. I'll give him away.
Tomorrow night, a big show
What did
at
he
the
call
Riviera.
Joan Rivers?
Okay, take care. Thanks for having me. I love
That's
you.
Gavoza Fashim.
No.
She's good people.
Next Thursday.
She's a peddler. That's what
A peddler,
Jackie
yeah.
is.
Del Vecchio. I couldn't mention what you wanted me to mention because the station wouldn't let me mention it. That's it.
You can mention it.
Del Vecchio.
Pat's going to be doing a radio show on WEVD for a couple of
Monday.
times.
Oh.
4
Yeah,
Mondays in a row.
yeah,
It's gonna
sure.
be, and we're going to do it in Valentino's on the 9th
That's
in
fine.
Jersey. You don't mind, huh? WEVD.
You could stand on your head and yell out the window and reach more listeners.
I don't even know where that is.
Nobody even. I've been in radio 100 years. I can't even find it on the dial.
Check it out with you.
What is it?
I'm going to get killed for this, but we got to think of the show. So, wherever Jackie goes away, no matter how long we go for, Jackie carries a garment bag.
Right.
I noticed a suitcase in the jock lounge.
Yes.
So I had to open it up.
Right.
Full of tape.
Full of tapes and T-shirts.
Yeah.
I told you that's #1. That's pretty rude to go into my.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's terrible, but we
Absolutely.
But I
applaud
absolutely
him.
But I applaud your initiative.
No, but I bring stuff to play Stump the Joke Man at the end, and I give it to the girls that come up on stage and the
That's
people
what
that
you
stump
do.
me. That's how
right.
I
I am
do
here
my act.
representing.
Gary, you went through Jackie's bag?
That's so wrong.
That really is.
I'm serious.
I agree, but I applaud it. I applaud it.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Next Thursday,
Yeah,
May
because he's
5th.
got to beat up Gary before he gets in the car.
Next Thursday, May 5th at Toppers in Ocean Parkway in Brooklyn. Go try and stump the joke,
Back
man.
to reality.
Yeah.
I love you. Take care. Good luck to you.
Excuse me. Allow me to do the
We're
plugs.
doing plugs.
Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, I thought you said it was over.
Give me a chance.
I'm not going to give you a chance.
Go meet Stuttering John this Saturday, April 30th at Strawberries in Kenmore Square at 2:30 in Boston, Mass. And Saturday night at 8:30, John will be playing at Paradise in Boston.
All right.
I used to go to Strawberries in Boston. Yeah, sure. I used to go in there and look at the girls, and they would ignore me. Ms. Howard Stern will be at Super Sale tomorrow, 12 noon to 2 p.m. at the Meadowlands Convention Center at Harmon Cove.
What's
Where's that, in Jersey?
Oh, you can go?
No, is it? Oh, Meadows in Long Island.
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, that's your wife, you said. Isn't it?
Harmon Cove is Jersey.
Miss Howard Stern. That's not my wife. Miss Howard Stern.
His wife is Mrs. Howard Stern.
Yeah, this is a Mrs. Howard Stern. It's Miss Howard Stern.
Who was that?
Miss Howard Stern.
From the
From
pageant.
the pageant.
Oh.
Don't miss Dee Snyder with Widowmaker tonight at Stevie T's in Trenton, New Jersey, and also tomorrow night at Club Benet in Sayreville. He's great.
Lots of stuff going
Yeah,
on in
last
New
week
Jersey.
at the Benet.
What?
I was there in Benet last week. They're nice people.
Yeah.
Treat me good. The father's not feeling good, but he'll be well.
If you're planning,
Hey, Jackie the Joke Man, gotta go to Vegas.
if you're planning a wedding or party and you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment toll free from any city 1-800-PARTY-MC. And if you'd like to hire Scott in the New York area, call 718-BAG-5040.
Now.
Now let's get out of here.
All right.
Pat, we'll see you in Westbury.
Let's start the weekend. Good luck, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, you just missed your plane. They called.
Son of a bitch.
And get Representative Jim Moran off Congress. Vote him out, my friends in Virginia. Thank you.